Hello everyone, today I want to talk about the how the GPS system work. And as you know, in the past our ancestors used to look into the sky, used to look into the moon and the sun to determine exactly where they are. To determine their location. Now we have a smartphone, we have a smart device, we have a telephone, so that we can use GPS system to exactly determine our location on the surface of the earth. So firstly, I want to talk about something about the GPS system. Now, as I know, the GPS system is the system that has three basic parts. The first is satellite, and the second is ground station, and the third is receiver. Receiver is our smartphone, satellite, and our smartphone. So the satellites are like the stars and constellation that our ancestors used to find out their location, and the satellites, the GPS system, as I know, there are about 20, 32 satellites and more. So in which there are 24 core satellites, active satellites, and 8 for emergencies. And the satellites will fly around the Earth. Will fly above. Will fly around and above the Earth with the height of around 20 kilometers. Yes, and so how can we exactly calculate our position on the surface of the earth with satellites? The one important thing I want you to know is we need at least four satellites to calculate our position on the earth, because um, I will explain in the 2D trillation and 3D trillation, but the three in the explanation in the 3D trillation is about the same. So I want you to know, if you are in somewhere on the surface of the earth, there I will explain you. If you are somewhere in the earth, you may be there. If you are somewhere in the earth, and you are somewhere in the earth, and if you know, the satellite 1, satellite 2, satellite 3, and satellite 4. If you are somewhere on the surface of the earth, and you know the distance between the satellites, D1, D2, D3, and D4, you will calculate your position. Why? I will explain. If you know the D1 from you to the satellite 1, yes, you will be somewhere on the circle around the satellite 1. You might be here, and here. And if you know the distance D2 from you to the satellite 2, you will be somewhere, yes, you will be somewhere on the circle around the satellite 2. You might be here, so you might be here, and you might be here, don't know. So if we know one more distance, it is D3 from you and satellite D3, satellite 3. Yes, so that you will exactly calculate your position. You will hear. Yes, you will hear. So, and the satellite 4 will be used for more accuracy. because you know because you know the because you know because you know the because you know the t the t is the equal the t equal I mean the t1 t2 t3 t4 is the product of velocity and time. Velocity and time. Velocity is the speed of light. Speed of light, because the signal travel from the satellite to the surface of the Earth equal the speed of light, and is constant. Constant, and the t is the time. Time t is the time that the signal from satellite, yeah, is the time that the signal from satellite took to transfer, to move, to travel from satellite to the receiver on the Earth, maybe. So at one time, at a certain time, so if you want to know the distance, d1 d2 d3 d4, the satellite at one time will transfer uh, will transfer. Yes, the satellite will send information to the receiver on the Earth with two important parts. The first is the timestamp. The first is the timestamp. It is important, timestamp. And the second is the exactly position of the satellite, so that if the signal traveled to the receiver on the Earth, I mean your phone will receive information, will receive signal from the satellite 1, satellite 2, satellite 3, I mean from satellites, and process them to calculate your exactly position. So thus I want to talk about how the GPS system work. Thank you.